Here's a short video about parabolas. Now when we look at parabolas, especially if we have a table like this, some of the more interesting points would be the ones that have zeros in them. So I'm going to do a quick sketch of the points on a graph just with the zeros. So let me do that real quick. Okay, so here's what it looks like. And let's see, you might make a graph that looks like this. Now this point on the y-axis is not the vertex. It's just where it crosses the y-axis. The vertex is going to be somewhere probably right in between -1 and 0. But anyway, let's take a look at how we would make this equation. So we look at this point right here and that point right there, and we come up with this. So here's the equation. Because we look at these numbers, what would make this thing equal to 0? If I plugged in a -3, I get 0. -3 and +3 makes a 0. 2 makes this 0. Now what if I multiplied this all out? Like in a box. Let me do that. And using an area model, it would look like this. So now our new equation is the same, just written in a different way. X squared plus x minus 6. Now here's the issue. When you talk about a multiplier, sometimes they call it A, is the multiplier, this is what they're looking at. They're saying, well, if I plug in 0 for these, I should get -6. So 0 for the x gives me -6, but that's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should be right there. But it's actually down here at -12. Huh. So what we should do is multiply everything by 2. That way, if I multiply everything by 2, when I plug in a 0, I'll get -12 instead of -6. So here's what our final equation looks like. So to take a look at this again, when you come down and you do pretty well with all of your work and you notice this, compare it to the y-intercept. If it's different, figure out what you would multiply this by to get this actual value on the y-axis. And that's your multiplier. That's what they call that A that's in front like that. Okay, I hope that helps, and keep working. Bye.